Going. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Marissa Langa, and I am a certified health coach with Optavia. And I have the honor of hosting tonight with three other amazing boss moms who are also health coaches. And it's kind of funny because we all on this Zoom tonight happen to be moms. But there are plenty of men that are health coaches too. I do want to say that. So tonight we're going to talk to you about Optavia and just really about the full offering that we have, which goes beyond just the physical health that we're able to gain with our program. So here we go. Here's a few pictures of myself that I thought I'd share. And I'll start off the evening tonight with sharing my story with you. So I got introduced to Optavia about over 9 years ago. So I'm going on a decade, which is pretty exciting. And I got introduced to our program by my parents who lost a combined 100 pounds. I had always seen them struggle. Basically, my entire life, they had always struggled with their health. My mom was a nurse practitioner in obstetrics and gynecology. And she felt like as a health professional, it was a huge bummer that she wasn't able to get herself healthy. So anyways, Optavia completely changed their health. I'm so proud of them. They've maintained their weight for going on 11 years, which is pretty cool. Back then, I was working as an esthetician doing skincare, and I also decided to take a leap and start nursing school because I knew that I wanted to help people. I liked being an esthetician and doing skincare, but I didn't feel like I was totally fulfilled with that. So I started to get my feet wet and started all of the classes for my nursing school. Well, at that time, I saw my parents lose the weight. My mom got really busy as a coach, and she said, Marissa, you should check this coaching thing out. Like at the time, I was just 23, and she said, maybe you can make an extra few $100s a month and you can help people. Like, you never know where it's going to go. And so I said, sure, why not? Like, I love people. I love helping people. And so I said yes. And it was like the best decision, aside from marrying my husband and having my children, that I've ever made in my life. Within just a few short months of health coaching and helping people, I was able to replace my esthetician license. After about 6 months of coaching, I made the decision to not finish up nursing school because I felt like addicted, addicted to helping people change their lives. Like it is the best feeling in the entire world. All of a sudden in my life, I had meaning and purpose. I saw income that I had never seen before in my life. I was putting my husband through accounting school, which was pretty exciting, being just like 23, 24, being able to do that and support us. And I'm so grateful that I said yes. So fast forward, over 9 years, the program from a physical standpoint, it's given me health. It's given me the tools to know that no matter what season I am at in my life, I'll always have the tools that I've gained from Optavia to be able to maintain where I'm at. I've used Optavia in every phase of my life. I lost weight in the very beginning when I wanted to get married and look super hot as a bride. I used it for my pregnancies to be able to have healthy pregnancies, and then used our nursing moms plan with both boys to be able to get my weight off fast by the time they were 5 months. That was my goal. And so physically, it's completely just changed my life. My family's healthy. My kids are healthy. My kids don't know McDonald's or fast food or anything because that's not what I serve. I'm not raising them on that. And if you do, it's fine, but that's just not for our family. My healthy mind, my mindset, I wake up in the morning with passion and excitement and just this amazing amount of meaning and purpose. Prior to health coaching, I wanted to take a vacation from my life, right? Take a vacation from my job. now when we go away, like I schedule times to work. And it's not because I'm a workaholic or anything like that. It's because I love what I do. And I couldn't imagine like going without helping my clients and helping my coaches. From a financial standpoint, it's changed our lives. Like, I don't know where we'd be without my health coaching business. I've been blessed to be able to buy our family 3 homes. We're gearing up to buy a vacation home on the lake in Cascade up here in Idaho, which I'm so excited for. I bought our family a boat this summer, which that represents making memories for our family and friends, and having friends out. And this summer was like the best summer ever because we had friends out, and it was just so cool. My kids know that mom works, but mom never has missed a beat. I've never missed those first steps. Like, I'm there with them. I'm working from home, but I'm also there to be able to not miss things, which feels really special. That's what I wanted. So anyways, I'm super grateful for Optavia and just the gift that it's given to our family. So that's a little bit about my story. So as you heard a little bit in my story, we've got 3 areas of focus with Optavia. What we do is we focus on a healthy body, a healthy mind, and healthy finances. And the way that I like to look at that is kind of like a tricycle. Like when we're riding our tricycle, all 3 wheels have to be there. And if one wheel is missing, then we're going to tip over and fall. It's the same thing with this. You know, if we are working on our healthy body, but we still have a lot of stress because of family or an unfulfilled job, or we have financial stress and we're not able to pay our bills, our healthy body will in time suffer, whether it be from stress, inflammation, stress eating, whatever it may be. So all of these 3 components here really go hand in hand. And this is what we're able to offer people, not just a diet type of thing. We're able to offer people optimal well-being. So again, the path to optimal physical well-being starts with most people prepare for their journey. Not everyone comes into Optavia to lose weight. Some people just need healthy snacks, or like you'll hear Stephanie's story, she didn't need to lose weight. A lot of people in between preparing for their journey and reaching their healthy weight become coaches for all different kinds of reasons, which you'll hear the different reasons from the coaches that are on tonight. Maybe accountability, extra finances, extra accountability to be able to maintain our weight forever, meaning and purpose, whatever it may be. And then you can see we transition to healthy eating, we live the habits of health, and we optimize. So our 4 components, again, we've got our coach, we have our habits of health, we have our community, and we have our fuelings. And the coach's role is to guide our clients through all of these. None of us are experts in any of these, but we're a guide to help our clients to be able to learn and to empower them to really be able to live the habits of health. So I'm so excited to welcome Stephanie, who is just one of my closest girlfriends and business partner and neighbor. She lives just probably a half mile away from me. And so Stephanie's going to come on and share her story. And she's just been coaching for a few short months and just is having such a huge impact on the lives of people all around her. So Stephanie, if you want to come off mute and share your story.
Yes, thank you so much, Marissa. So everyone, I am Stephanie Wright. I'm a certified health coach with Optavia. And I'm just going to share with you a little bit about my story and where it has led me. So my love for health and fitness came at the age of 5. I was a figure skater. And so healthy lifestyle is really all I've known. Like Marissa mentioned, I came into this not needing to lose any weight. But this experience really helped shape my discipline, my drive, and my love for all things health. And so since being able to stay home with my boys, I've been able to incorporate over 20 years of health experience into my true passions, which is helping people and health. And I really geared up after the birth of my second son. I had a very difficult pregnancy that really changed my life. It changed the way I ate, and it changed the way I thought about food. So that kind of leads me into health coaching. I was able to stay home after the birth of my second son. I worked the last 13 years as a corporate accountant, and I said, there is no way I'm going back to that. I worked anywhere on any given day from 8 to 12 hours a day. I have an older son who's 5. I feel like for the first 4 years, I really, I helped him get out the door and I put him to bed, and that was really about it. And I said, I cannot do this anymore to him, and I can't do this to our second child. And so I chose family, I chose health, and I chose happiness. And to me, that really equals health coaching. So, and then I also chose Optavia for my platform. I love helping people. Health and fitness, like I said, have always been it's my core to help people and to try to get them healthy, but I didn't really have a platform, and I didn't have a platform that I really aligned with. So Optavia gave me that. And then the fuelings, they're just incredible. I have struggled with blood sugar levels and being able to regulate my blood sugar in the past during post-workout and certain times of the month. And the Optavia fuelings not only taste delicious, but they confidently carry me throughout my day so that I can be fueled post-workout, heading into my next meal feeling lean and ready to conquer my day. And that was a really big turning point for me. I was at Marissa's house one time and felt like I was almost gonna pass out before I turned to Optavia and the fuelings, just because I just had a really hard time managing my blood sugar levels. So besides giving me that platform as a coach that I really needed and really craved, it also has changed my my physical health, and using these fuelings 2 to 3 times a day in between my meals and keeping my blood sugar levels stable. And so that has been just a huge transformation for me personally and with my personal health. Coaching has given me so much since I came on board. At first, I said, yes, I want to do this because I've always dreamt of this, but I didn't really know how to help people. So the health coaching has given me that ability to help people, but mainly it's given me joy. The joy I have every day helping people is what is really fulfilling me. I wake up to a job that doesn't feel like work. It feels like love, and that's just so emotional to go from a job where I spent 8 to 12 hours away from my family a day to waking up and spending an hour and a half a day doing something that I love is it's truly almost, I've told people, like, I have to pinch myself. Like, I'm home with my kids. I don't miss a beat with my children anymore. And I am doing something that brings me so much joy. So besides joy, last year, my car died. And we are trying to be on the health to pay off debt, and we had to finance my car payment. And I said, okay, sure, I'm going to come on board because I need to pay my car payment. Not only do I pay my car payment now, I pay my husband's car payment. And I said, wow, like, this is, like, I can't believe I'm doing this. For 13 years, I contributed greatly to my family, if not at certain times the primary. So it was really hard for me to kind of take a back seat and just stand by this last year and kind of use up a lot of our savings to pay for this car payment. And I was like, we can't do that anymore. We can't drain our savings to pay my car payment, to lose everything that I worked so hard for to be away from my family. So I pay that car payment now. I pay my husband's car payment, and I have huge goals coming up. It's really important to vacation. It's important for your mental state. It's important for you to rebond with your family and to make those memories. And every year, I'm going to take my husband and I on a vacation that I'm going to pay for, and I'm going to take my kids on a vacation where they want to go. And this year, my 5-year-old said, Mommy, I want to go to Disney World. And I said, you got it. We're going to Disney World. And I have booked those tickets. And next step is I'm going to have that hotel paid for, all those Disney expenses that are going to be coming up. And we are going in February. And so I have that huge goal to pay for this cash in February for my family. And the dream list really goes on, but those are kind of some goals I've set for myself and my family coming up. And I feel as though I was given a gift to help people, and I fully intend to use this gift. And I feel like it's, health coaching is almost a superpower that, and just such a blessing that not only, not only am I making money for my family, I am really transforming my clients' lives. I have so many clients right now that text me daily, like, look what I'm making for my family. Look at this delicious recipe that you posted that I'm making. And guess what? My kids are eating it too. I never thought they would eat these meals. And they are. And that is such a huge testimony to somebody really changing their mindset and create, having the healthy body blend with that healthy mind. There's so many stories I could share, but a favorite of mine is a mama in need who reached out for help. She started our Nursing Moms program and absolutely she's still on it, and she thrived on this program. She was delighted when I asked her to health coach with me. Her confidence, her mind, her body transformation it's just so beautiful. She's a new mama. So the opportunity for health coaching has provided this new single mom a true blessing. She's able to stay home with her 9-month-old, create, start to create a living for them and enhance her healthy mind and body. And that is, truly what means everything to me, is getting my clients to really reach their potential and know that they can do this. And that is one of the main reasons I just love coaching. And so I just wanted to end it by really saying that I love changing the lives of anyone that I'm able to touch, anyone I'm able to bless with this program to help really achieve those lifelong transformations. This program could not be simpler, easy, super customizable, and I just love how health coaching specifically has blended my passions of family, health, and happy living. And I never had that before in my 13 years of being a corporate accountant. And I'm truly overjoyed that I can now say I have a perfectly well-balanced family career life. So I'm just truly grateful for Optavia, and we're going to move on to our next speaker, but thank you all for having me. And I'm so honored to be able to share this platform tonight with these beautiful women and amazing mamas.
Oh, awesome, Stephanie. I love hearing your story. And I just am so grateful that you have found something that excites you and, and you're so good at it. And like I said, your clients are so lucky to have you. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So let's see, I just need to. All right. So as you can see, we have your health. Oh, and then Laura, can you mute some people, please? All right. So, sorry, let me back up here.
Hey, Marissa, unmute yourself. Make sure you have.
Thank you. There we go. It would help if you could hear me. One of our big components here is your health coach. And then when coaches decide to become health coaches, then they have their business coach there by their side as well. So it's a really, really cool support system that we have in place here. The second component of our program is our community. And so for any of those of you who are on here tonight, that are already on our program, then you've probably gotten a pretty good taste of our community. We've got our weekly support calls and video conferences, which are fantastic. They all cover the habits of health. We also have Facebook pages that are just vibrant, and it helps people to feel extra supported. It's really, really cool. So we've got just an amazing support community for clients, and then also a great support community for coaches. And I know a lot of people on here are from Missouri and are from Boise. Missouri, you have a lot of events, and here in Boise, we have events too. So it's cool because we've got this these local events that build that community of like-minded people. Our third component of our plan is our healthy fuelings. We've got, if you're on plan, you know how amazing Optavia is, and you know how amazing it feels to be in fat burn. I don't even feel like I need to go too much into this because we've got the best program out there, meal plans to fit every person's needs wherever they're at in life, to fit any budget. It's pretty amazing. I mean, and they taste so good. I mean, who loves to have their cookie or brownie or pudding before bed? I mean, it's a special treat. So, so our healthy fuelings are they're amazing. And it's one of our big components of our plan. So as you can see, we've got lots of different fueling plans. So what's cool about being a coach is that, again, we don't have to know everything. We don't need to know the senior's guide inside and out. We don't have to have that memorized. I mean, heck, I barely even know that plan. But you know what's cool is we have all of these guides to help us to be able to guide our clients through these different plans based on where they're at. So it's fantastic. We have a lot of tools just right at our fingertips. And so as you can see, we've got these 4 components: our health coach, our community, our habits of health system, and our fueling plans. And that all makes up Optavia. And that makes up, that helps us to have that success. So our healthy mind, if we look at this, it's pretty cool to do an assessment on here. And if you want to take a screenshot or a picture of this and fill it out later and send it to the person that invited you, that would be pretty cool to do. But you can see all of these things: most relationships, our attitude at work, our meaning and purpose, time to pursue different hobbies and have fun, and where you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. This shows you where your healthy mind score is. And so again, it's not all about the healthy body, but it's a lot about the healthy mind. And if any of these are out of whack, then it could cause us to, to not be at our optimal health. So I'm so excited to have Emily come on. So Emily, if you want to come off mute, I've known Emily for several years, and she's amazing, helping so many people, and I'm really proud of you. And you've had quite the transformation yourself. So come on, girl, and share your story.
Good evening, everyone. I did. I lost 40 pounds in 4 months. That's really pretty impressive. I started at just around 200 pounds, and I got down to 150. I fluctuate off and on in there, but that's okay, because I'm at a good healthy weight, and I've learned how to eat healthy, and that's part of habits, not a diet plan. I started out as a salon owner, stylist. I worked 50 plus hours a week, and there I needed something that would teach me how to eat right and keep me eating right, because I tended to eat just donuts all day long. Carla's going to laugh on that, because that's my story. It was donuts from breakfast till dinner, and then I'd come home and have ice cream, and I thought I was eating healthy because I wasn't eating anything else, really. So I worked 50 plus hours. I was tired. I was crabby. I would go straight to bed. I missed a lot of stuff my children did. We were really barely making it by. We would go from one $3,000 or $4,000 car to the next $3,000 or $4,000 car, just to try to make it to our next day. So when Laura came by and she was like, "Are you ready to do this?" And I was like, "I'm going to make it happen." And I did. I figured out a way to make it happen. There's if you want it, you can make it happen. And then after that, I don't know how we didn't do it. We made it happen every month after that, and I got my weight off, and I've continued to get my weight off. After losing the 40 pounds, my energy level increased. I was painting walls, doors. I was cleaning out my house. I was selling things I didn't need. I was getting rid of the bulk that we didn't have to have. I just enjoyed life more. At 200 pounds, I would somehow figure out a way to hide behind everybody, and I would figure out how to make somebody else shine. So I would take everything off of me. I was lonely. You just didn't go. You didn't go be around people. A lot of people would tell you now that I'm more outgoing. I'm easier to talk to, and life is a little bit more fun, again, for me. Okay, so I didn't sleep at night. I would wake up and I would stay awake, and I had really no reason for it. Now if I do wake up, I can usually lay right back down, go right back to sleep. I'm getting a full 8 hours of sleep. That's one of our habits that we work on. That's one of the things we go through in our book, and we can help you with that. Without it, you are putting yourself at stress, and you are causing other health issues. I don't like change. After losing my 40 pounds, my partner and I had my business partner in the salon, and I decided to remodel a salon. We went in, we gutted the place, we fixed it, we did everything. We tore things out of other buildings to put in there because we wanted to keep the older antique style look in our salon. That would have been something I never would have had the energy for before. But I was able to go in, and I spent hours doing that, and I spent hours health coaching while I was doing that, because at that time I had started health coaching. I started health coaching to help my clients, basically, because here I'd lost some weight, and I thought, well, maybe I can help them. I can help them look good on the outside, and I help them feel good on the inside. Then, like Stephanie said, it became, well, I need a new car. So I went out and I got a car. This year we've bought a truck. We needed a new roof for the house. So I was able to make the payment on the roof. I was able to start paying for vacations. You see the little girl in the picture, we took her to Mexico. How many 5-6-year-olds get to go to Mexico? And she enjoyed it. And she learned a lot of things that like I said, kids her age don't get to do. I have 3 college students now that I can help them with what they need. If they need a car, I can help them finance it. I can help them with room and board. I can help them with all of those things that some college students don't have. Take them on a week vacation in the summer and let them pick out their thing that they want to do, whether it be zip lining or swimming at a lake or whatever they choose to do. We have more options than what we did back then. Sorry, my notes. I have a whole lot more freedom to do things now than what I did before. I'm working in the salon about 24 hours a week now, not 50 plus anymore. I'm working I'm working as a health coach. It may seem a lot, or it may seem like not at all, because it's fun, it's enjoyable, and I love what I do. Now, I was talking about our income. Now our income goes from, before, Optavia was our fun money. It was our vacation money. Now it pays the bills, and the salon is our fun money and our vacation money. So that is a big turn. And as things keep turning, I'm going to continue to decrease my hours in the salon and just maintain an owner, but not have to work there as many hours. That's what I have for you all today. So thank you guys for letting me share. Thank you, Marissa.
You're welcome. Absolutely. And it's been so cool over the years just watching you transform, not just physically, but also see your confidence, come out. Like, you just seem so much more confident. It's been really cool. And I love that you said that now the salon is your fun money, but your Optavia is like, that's your guys' like bread and butter, so that's awesome. I love it, Emily, and congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so the next thing that we look at, which again, so we looked at healthy body, healthy mind, and now we're looking at healthy finances. So again, you can read through these and then rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Where are you with abundance? Where are you with resources to minimize stress, money management? What about money to do what you want? Take your kids on these vacations. That's so cool. Pay for kids' college, resources to create memories and experiences, and then community contribution. So again, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you in this area? So how financially unhealthy are we as Americans? 62% of people have less than $1,000 in their savings to cover emergencies. 21% have no savings to cover emergencies. 29% have less than $1,000 in retirement savings. And then 46% have less than $10,000 in retirement savings. And then this statistic is so sad that 40% of people plan to work until they drop that is like heartbreaking because we only have one life. Like, why do something that we're absolutely miserable doing? You know, I talk to so many people that are like, Sunday evenings, I have anxiety because I have to go to work on Monday and I highly dislike my job. You know, it's sad because a lot of people don't know that there are options out there. And so it's really special to be able to offer our friends and family and neighbors and clients this opportunity to where we're not miserable. Monday mornings are my celebration day with my clients, and I like go to bed Sunday night so excited to wake up Monday morning because I know we get to celebrate people. So this just shows some pretty sad statistics. And then I love this: live your dream, create your life, and live with intention. So what helping people could look like here? So when somebody has about 5 clients on program, that pays for our program. That's about $345 income per month. The time spent on that would be like 1 hour or less per week. When someone has about 25 active clients on plan, then that is about over $2,000 a month. So about $2,300 a month. And that's spending about 2 to 3 hours per week on client support. And then you can see here, the incomes just continue to go up. It's pretty amazing. And, just how awesome it is to be able to have such a great monthly income with helping people. Like, it's a paycheck of the heart that we get, and that's so special. So how much time does it take? So really quick, I just wanted each coach here to just come off and share how much time they spend with their business, because a lot of times when we're talking to clients or friends about coaching, they're like, well, I don't have the time. So I make well over 6 figures a year and support my family and everything. And I spend about 13 to 16 hours per week on my health coaching business. So not very much time. And when I got started, it was just like an hour here or there. So Steph, do you want to share real quick how much time you spend?
Yeah, so I started just this summer, and I am on the track to make like $2,000 this next month, which is just amazing. And I spend anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour a day. There's been some days I do nothing if I don't have any client calls or any support needs, but the majority of the time it's about 20 minutes to at most maybe an hour a day, just probably 4 days a week. So.
Awesome. Emily?
I am making about $50,000 a year at this point, and I am spending about 15 hours a week not solid, but with client calls and health assessments. So not very much time at all.
And Laura?
Oh, I would say I spend about 20 to 24, and I am making over 100,000 now. So nothing compared to what it used to be, and the income is incredible.
Awesome. So you can see here that, like, I know that all of us, we're moms, and like, we're moms first, and it's really cool to be able to have a business where we can like fit it into our life. So that's the way that I like to look at it. And we're helping people. It's the best thing ever. So anyways, I am so thrilled to bring Laura on. Laura has been a coach partner with me for like 7 years, I think it is.
Yeah. Long time.
And I just adore her. This girl is like one of my best friends. She's making has had such a huge impact on the lives of people all over the United States, mostly in Missouri, because that's where she lives. And she's just an awesome person. So Laura, take it away, girl.
Well, thank you so much, Marissa. I appreciate that. You've been a big blessing in my life, and you've brought me a long way. Back in 2011, that's when I was introduced to the Optavia program by my cousin, and that's how I met Marissa. At the time, I was an engineer. I was an architectural engineer, working 60 hours a week, very long, exhausting hours. And well, let me back up. I did have a commute to work. So I had to get to work first. It's a 45-minute commute. And then I would work 60 hours a week, get home really late. Had just a really bad lifestyle, long nights and a lot of stress, a lot of deadlines. Not only that, but a lot of traveling. And due to that led to a lot of takeout, a lot of fast food, bottles of wine I would have each night to feel like I was de-stressing myself, just a lot of bad habits. And I was only in my 20s. So that's what led to me starting program. My lifestyle and my job was kind of what led me to be so unhealthy. So my cousin introduced me to the program, changed my health completely. At the time I didn't have a lot. I would try to eat healthy and I would try to exercise, but I just didn't have time. But I hopped on the program, 3 months in, 40 pounds down, and it was just incredible. And that was without exercise. And it just helped me. What I was so wowed by is just all the healthy habits and how it changed my entire life, not just, what I was eating, not just from a physical standpoint, but from a mental standpoint too. I was happier. I was energized and healthy. I used to be really crabby. When I tell people that now, they're like, no way. I'm like, yes way. I was very crabby. I was very negative. I can only see the negative in things. And I don't know. So I was just coming alive. And so what was happening was other people around me were being pretty inspired pretty fast. And my coach was long distance. And so what was happening, I was inspiring a lot, and she kept layering on me about coaching. I'm like, oh, heck no. I'm working 60 hours a week already. Are you crazy? And but, I just felt so happy. I thought, heck, I've got friends around me everywhere that can use this. This has changed my life in so many ways. And I said yes. And what happened was, I just started spreading the word because I was glowing and happy. And within 3 months' time, everyone, I matched my engineering income, okay, which was nuts. Because I remember specifically when Marissa asked me, what would you want if you could dream? And at the time, I had one son. And I thought, well, it would be kind of nice to be able to stay home, because with my traveling with my engineering job, I was starting to feel the tear between not being home with my son. I had to leave him at 4 months old, okay? 4 months old, I had to leave him back home. And each night I was getting home at 8, 9 o'clock, and my husband would take him to the daycare the next day. I was barely around my son at all. And so I was starting to feel that. So when I told Marissa, yeah, I'd like to be home, and she said, let's do it, I honestly laughed at her. I laughed because I was like, I was in engineering school for 5 years. How could I ever replace that? But within 3 months of coaching, I did. And at that point, my husband looked at me and said, this is something to think about. And I did. And I left. I turned in my 2 weeks notice, found out I was pregnant the same day. So I thought, well, I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom as well. And, the rest is history. And, another thing too with my engineering is there's like kind of that feeling of fulfillment. We talk about healthy mind. And when we mean that, what we mean by that is just happiness, fulfillment, stress, time management, all those different things. And for me, it was a fulfillment thing too. Here I went to 5 years of engineering school. I'd sit there in my little cubicle and just look around and think, is this it? Is this what I worked for? And I would just have this sadness about me. It's probably why I was so crabby and eating McDonald's every day. It was like I had almost this depression. And not only that, guys, but with my job, I think about now, fast forward, I have 3 boys now, as you can see, 3 beautiful boys, 7, 5, and 3. Life in our house is pure chaos. But I think back to my engineering job when I was alone. I was in that cubicle for 60 hours, or I'd be on an airplane. And the hotels my business put us in were not nice. I remember walking into a hotel room with a cockroach crawling on the pillow. And I was working on Walmart remodels. That was my job. And it was exhausting, just exhausting. I would be filthy. I'd go back to my hotel room with cockroaches, and I would just be so sad. I'll probably get teary-eyed just thinking about it. It's horrible. So now I wake up every day, okay? I quit my engineering career. The fire blasted within me, and I've been coaching for over 6 years now and never looked back at the corporate world. And I am so grateful because I get to wake up every morning and be with those 3 beautiful boys and be with them when they wake up in the morning, and be with them when they go to bed. And I get to sit on the porch and watch them get on the bus with my cup of coffee. And I'm sitting on the porch when they come home at the end of the day. And I just am so grateful. And those are just the little moments, but those are the big moments, that I knew I was missing before. And now, Optavia is our world. It is our life. It is my family's life. It's everything we are. We've been healthy. I've been blessed to keep on track. You can see back in 2011, and here I am now. I'm blessed to still have my health. I'm eager to inspire others. Without all my clients, everyone I help, I don't know where I'd be today. Because I wouldn't have anyone that would care, so it keeps me on my toes. It keeps me working harder. You can see me and all those people there, when I'm with those people up in that corner like that, and I'm around people and I'm hearing their stories, I'm like, man, if I wouldn't have said yes back then in that crazy engineering world, those people around me would not be here today. Emily, she would not have had that life today. And it's not even, I love helping people physically change. It's wonderful, don't get me wrong, but I love it even more when someone can change their entire life just like Emily has. We have the power to do that to other people's lives, which is incredible. You don't see that people, you can't walk up to someone and say, what do you do for a living? Oh, I change people's lives. I mean, we have the ability to say that because we do. And so now today, when I'm around those people who I'm blessed to be part of, I tell Emily this and Marissa this all the time. I get butterflies in my stomach when I'm with them. And I just pause for a second. I say, you know what? Thank you, God. Because you just reminded me that I made the best decision of my life. I never felt that way. I remember sitting in that cubicle feeling so sad. And now I get butterflies, And to top it off, I'm sitting here in Florida in my car. Yes, I just got done miniature golfing with my family because you know what? I can. It's a Tuesday and I can just be in Florida and do whatever. And I can coach anywhere. I was on the mini golf course talking to a girl from North Carolina who's going to get healthy now. I mean, who can do that? And I was working and I won the game too. Okay. On top of it, I was working, won the game, and was having a great time with my family. And so anyway, all in a nutshell, long story short, I know I probably went over, but it has changed my life, and everyone on here, it can be just as powerful in your life as well. So thank you, Marissa, for letting me share.
You're welcome. Yes. And thank you for sharing. And
sorry, I got emotional.
No, this is real life. This is real. And thank you for saying yes so many years ago and for believing me when I said, you can do this.
Yeah. So, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm so proud of you. Yes, and proud of all the lives that you've changed. It's amazing.
Well, thank you.
So, yes. All right, you guys. So something to think about as we close up here tonight. If you continue down your current path, where will you be in 5 years? This is something really good to ask yourself. Where will you be with your health? Where will you be with time with your family? Balance in your life, meaning and purpose, financial freedom. Will you be making a difference in the lives of others? And will you have the freedom and the health to enjoy your life? So these are some pretty heavy questions, but it's important to look at this and ask yourself, where are you going to be? So where do you go from here? Reach out to the person that invited you to this presentation and say thank you, because this is such a gift that we have in our hands. Whoever invited you on here will be able to assist you with your with a program if you're not on program, or with getting started as a coach that's best for you to help you to be able to reach your goals. And then I think about it with making 2018 the year that you had imagined. We start off the new year just gung-ho. We're going to make all these changes. We're going to do this and that. Okay, well, it's what month? September. So it's good to like look at where are we at with that. You could still reach those goals, or you can still get closer to them if you weren't trying. So, and then you get to share with your friends and family this gift of health. There are people literally laying their heads down on their pillow every night praying for an answer, praying for a way to be able to get physically healthy, praying for a way to be able to pay their bills, praying for something to bring them more joy and more happiness. And we have that gift for them. So if you feel like it's a good fit for you, then come and join us. If not, it is okay, because it's not for everybody. But if you feel like this is something that I might want to do, or you're thinking, heck yes, I'm jumping out of my seat, I want to do this. Wherever you're at, just reach out to whoever invited you. They'll set up a time with you, set up a Coach Explore, kind of explore your goals, what it is that you want, what it could look like for you, and then give you the next steps to help you get started. And I'm so excited to see many of you join our coach community. We have an awesome team. It's so much fun, and we every day just have a huge impact on people's lives. I think that we're very close to hitting 7,000 people that our team has helped to be able to get healthy. That's amazing. So anyways, you guys, thank you again for joining us on here tonight and taking time out of your evening. I appreciate it, and thank you for doing this for yourselves, for coming on and taking this time. So anyways, have a great evening, and again, reach out to the person that invited you on here. So anything else? Okay.
Nope. Thank you, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.